In 1 second, I'm good. Yeah.
Really helps us figure out
we're good though. 90% there.
So I think the they found
How can I see my
kind of was like an Ascent plus. So it's like Vice, Omen, Jet.
I mean, we could sign in, right? Do you prefer YouTube?
I can do Twitch.
Okay. I mean, I do, but they're gonna see some golf highlights on the dashboard.
I'm hitting up Twitch.
You got Twitch? You had to sign it anyway, huh?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Where can I get my chat at?
Well, we have to add another scene, right?
No, I got.
First,
Fuck.
the thingy.
Nah, I don't need to add none. Shoot. Okay, chat. Type 1 if you can hear me, and there should be audio.
Well, I guess from comp alone then.
Okay,
there's a lot of one.
Who's taking this?
I can hear the stream. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Side, I think they
might just this.
Yeah.
Nice clean
We
round.
found
But you
the
never know
correct buttons to hit to give us sound.
Sounds pretty good.
W tech support.
Lean a little more attack or defense in your mic from your testing. Obviously that changes when the players and the pros get their hands on it.
The only thing is I don't have chat on my PC somehow. Somehow, some way I lost my chat. But
performance, you know, it's like we give defenders these extra options on
you think I
site,
could
but,
speed
you
run
know,
down,
you can't control
download
mid,
Chatterino?
the sites will fall apart.
Yeah.
It feels very centered around that mid long
I'm turning the
This is
volume loud on this
Office
stream.
Paradise. I'm imagining
Yeah.
chamber. I'm seeing all these things.
It's just interesting, something he's talking about. I'm interested to see actually if these fights do occur kind of ahead of sight, how easy it's going to be to anchor. Because again, we have examples.
What I could do though, hit the full cam. Their chat is, I can read you guys for 5 seconds and I go right back. Wow. 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 It's crazy the level at which we're streaming here. Okay.
I guess
listen, man, I'll just have chat on my phone for this match, and then I can fix it for like the match. You know what I mean?
Okay. We'll see
there are layers to this. Listen, there's a lot going on behind these scenes. Let me tell you. Tyson is on Jet.
To dive in on.
This is what I. Oh my God, what an eye.
Who's got the lineup?
Yo, no, honestly, who's been cracking this?
Tyson told me he was.
Yeah.
True.
Listen, Tyson told me he was practicing for this. And look at him go. Tarik's already gone. Tarik, thank you for donating me your setup and then dying first. Look at Tens Gaming.
He said he ain't pulling punches. He said he's going to be fighting this out.
Oh, wow. Sid City 1v3. Some dude whispered to you?
Try and play this back in up against the 3 here.
Where?
Again, a good glimpse here of how the
Where at?
site's actually laid out here, but Sid City. Ready to try and take it again, but the wall goes up, but that's it, cracks. Blocked by the archway there.
I like these kind of like close choke points almost. You still got access to
There are so many corners on this map. Bottom right. Oh.
A difficult situation.
Well, that's not good. Well, that's not good.
That's 3K on the pistol for... And yeah, really interesting. Some of the things. Talk to us about this site in particular, because it looks.
You should probably reply to Goku. I'm sure Goku only had nice things to say.
That's a lineup. Great.
Chat, are you looking at the map, like the mini map here? Look how many corners they are.
I mean, something that maybe
there's a 50-50 around every single corner.
It's actually split more like left and right. It looks like they all 5-1 elbow, where you saw that they were getting some friction
Pro
coming into the
2.0?
site because they were all so close.
This is looking
I think
quite.
you should give it a little bit like Sunset A, where it's like,
It's
hey,
looking
you can
quite
make a decision.
defender favored with that many corners.
Did we just get
There's not enough util.
We just been teched.
We can't be tech like
Oh, did they hit a tech pause instantly?
Welcome
Oh,
to the
John.
Hey.
Just like that. Dude, they're just like me. Listen, bro. You thought I was bad. You thought I was bad. At least I'm not $1 million production.
I like the fact you're already seeing.
At least I'm not $1 million production. I just couldn't hear.
Reveal was excellent. Then you can kind of hit those rotates. You get that.
They got famous people up there. They're fucking it up, and they got a tech pause. Kidding me? Kidding me?
I guess that one of the things that you were hitting on is kind of how deep, I guess how far forward for the defenders these engagements can come.
Now that I have
Sort of
everything working,
typical of how you'd see
I
it
can
early round
reiterate.
start,
Holy shit, is this
an
setup
aggressive
fucking
take
sick?
forwards.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think
I have never
should
streamed
feel
from
like they
something
have
like this
decent
before.
options to like kind of fight forward. I think with the way that it's laid out, you know, you can like sort of line up a Fade Eye, you can line up an Omen Paranoia or a Breach
Who are you
Stun,
supporting?
stuff like that, and really try to take
Team
control of
Tarik,
the
because
space.
he let me take
But
his
again,
setup.
It's kind of a gamble where it's like,
But then
if you're
paper
going
X,
to
you
be
know?
putting a lot more pressure on like a main, you're
Vinny's
leaving
so
mid
fun.
susceptible to a potential
Is
like,
this Valorant
wigler
gameplay
or
good? Is Vinny
being
good at Valorant?
deposited in there from smoke. Yeah.
So I'm just looking at now on the minimap. The
Retakes are going to be
hits
harsh.
list
That's true.
Wild.
There's a lot of places, a lot of choke points that you can just hold down when you get a sight. Can you hear now? I can. He's immortal. Peaked immortal 3.
It does feel like mid is just so critical at this point.
It's fucked up that that guy has it all.
But it's such an encouragement to hit those splits.
And also, like you were talking about the long
I think they're bringing me up on the. Oh wow.
Tuck in as well.
Yeah.
It's not like an ascent mid where there's kind of like
Hello.
one or two walls for the defenders. But yeah, interesting we get any action in there.
Actually, it's interesting that you bring up Ascent because I think while we were playing,
All right, well, they
we
can hear me
actually
down
found,
there.
like,
Do y'all got
M1,
Team
M2,
Kaide or
M3
Team
smoke
Tarik?
setup that you can do, like,
Or no, Team
smoke
Tarik or Team
upstairs,
Tyson? Who
like
y'all got?
M1, smoke in top arch, M2, and then all the way at the top window is M3. So you can kind of, as an attacker, you can have options of what you want to choose. Like, hey, let's smoke
Toast
M1,
crosshair?
let's
What's toast
split A.
crosshair?
Okay.
Smoke M2, let's take mid control and kind of just sit around and see where defenders are going.
And I like this as well, almost playing off site here for Toast's side as well. Kind of, you know, the dart coming through towards A.
I need to see Toast POV right
I'm going
now.
to play it back through, potentially seeing Tarik's team take the long
Toast
road.
is in position. Oh wait,
And
I
there's
can't
some
see
of
his
those
crosshair
kind of
because he has the
cubbies played
shotgun
out
one
like
out.
those, kind of like exploring what could be held,
Yeah.
like how you could sit maybe.
Uncle
even
stand
with
up
a shrink,
every round.
because it is quite close quarters. As you said,
Yeah.
you need that utility to clear.
I would be
to make
very
sure, you know,
surprised if
Phage
someone
or,
stood up in
you know,
the.
Skies, Geckos,
Yeah.
are going to be well and truly needed.
Where are you
Yeah, I
sitting?
think
I'm
a lot
on the
of,
second floor.
this map, at least from
I need to
in
see
my
the Among Us
experience, is like a
crosshair.
lot of
Kaide's
initiators
3-0
setting
and
up
1.
their list, like clearing the space and saying like, hey, we're good to go. Go get frags.
Tyson getting dipped by his fiance was absolutely on my bingo
First
card
time
for
we're
this
actually
event.
seeing I guess a group
Tarik
in
already
mid.
stood up, round
Here's the
1.
M3 smoke.
My goat
That's why he's the
Mel's all
GOAT.
don't you worry.
Let's say Mel's tucked right now. She's ready to spring the trap.
Just
Tyson's
you wait,
already
just you
dead.
wait, Just you wait, see? Oh,
Mel's through the smoke, Mel's dead. My 2 pro players instantly died.
why do you...
If I'm Toast, I'm pissed.
Classic.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Friday has been scrimming.
I'm thinking this game's over. I'm thinking that this game's over.
This is 5 alive. Toast is shaking.
Poor Toast, man. Poor Toast.
The nerves getting the better of him. Does anyone come this way at all? Let's see. Come on.
You guys can
Come
tell
on,
Kaide's
brave.
been hitting the Kovacs. She's been working on those mechanics.
I don't think it's good.
Good for one, even? What do you reckon?
I think he's got one.
No.
I believe in it.
Kaide clears this.
Kaide's not
Oh. Cleaned it up. He cleaned it up.
I was all on board.
I mean, we're round 2 going for knife kills. I'm here for it.
Really, very
I saw the
nice.
Among Us crosshair right at the end when he pulled his knife out.
Is this kind of
I hope he
playing out?
keeps
I don't see it
that.
as you expected. It is a little bit different, right? We've got people go.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh, no.
Oh
no,
my,
no,
nice.
no.
Good, good. Cleaned it up. There you
Thank
go.
The
God.
crowd was
The
nervous.
synergy's just not there yet.
Only 30
Okay.
seconds to do it, no
Work
biggie.
out. I'm putting it on Mel mostly,
Okay.
you know?
Okay,
High
Tarik
expectations.
buying the Outlaw round 2 in a
Oh,
show
yeah,
match.
We put that in the replay.
Are we going to let that slide? Is that fine?
Damn, Kaide, take it easy.
That is actually cooking. 5-1.
That's very shameless. That is very shameless behavior.
Okay, buy round coming out for Toast boys. We got to see them knock
What
this down
a
little
setup.
bit.
Yeah. I think
What
it
a
looks like
setup.
they're trying to do a little bit of default. You know, you have Vice lurking over towards A.
Oh
and
my
I think that's
God.
the Astra work,
What is this
or-
heaven area?
I like
This
this
B-side
layer.
is insane.
Yeah.
Like you can again, you can kind of have someone on site, a little close like Toast is, and then playing that verticality from
Exactly.
that Gecko, right? This
Yeah.
is.
Kind of playing
That
almost
judge.
like off their contact almost.
Are we gonna have a jumping judge from down here? Why do I feel like that's a real possibility? Tarik already removes that layering element though. The player up towards that top side. Toast, nice little camera here.
They don't clear him. Not cleared.
Oh my god, okay, Toast lock in. Those hands were shaking. Jump up! And he's giving me
Yo.
quickly, I can't believe it! Tarik goes down!
Fucking incredible.
I'd love to see that.
Incredible.
That's filthy.
Oh, wow.
Tenzo with the ace.
Oh, wow. That's a full clip. That's a full clip right into... Wow.
Diabolical.
That's nasty. I mean, to be fair, Tens is being out-fragged by Kaide, so I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he's got to, you know...
You got to win the mental game now.
That's true.
You have to.
It's mental wolf. Toast
That's a
is up there.
$5,000 fine.
Toast
That's
is
the engagement
great.
broken.
Oh my
The
God.
judge setup is just unreal.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Wow.
Are we calling that corner Toast?
All right, Toast is the best player in the world. Everyone's up. Everyone is on their
I
feet.
think it might have to happen.
I guess
dear.
a good example though. The difference
Okay,
here
watch
is
out for the
on
judge
A, you
headshot
have to
angle
clear
when you
this
go into B.
almost horseshoe wall that
The
is
Among Us crosshair. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Look at him go.
Recon coming through, but here it's almost like the site opens up once you come through.
That
the
is
dance
sickening.
lane. I guess
That is
unless
actually
you're
sickening.
Splitting through the other
Lysor
side,
cosplay?
that choke point could be
tough.
nasty for you.
Oh,
to-
wow.
Yeah, I think that's kind of
Kaide's
where the
disciplining the
mid-splits have
team.
to come in, right? It's like you.
That's
with
the-
all
that's the leadership she brings to the
extra,
table.
Positioning that defenders can take, you really want to take a mid split and pinch them and force them to take uncomfortable fights.
I mean, look, if that Algorn had just looked down, it would have been different.
Tyson for Tarik. That's an
Mid, Ten's
even
only
trade
gonna
for
get
these
one this time,
teams.
But again, that Aldrone was right there. If it just checked
Is
that
Toast
body, it
prepared?
would
Did he have a
be clear.
shorty?
So there are outplay options.
Of course he did. He had a judge and a shorty. He was ready for this Faisal.
Brutal. Toast is
It's fine, though.
Does go down.
Kaide's
You're
in.
not gonna get Kaide twice like that. She's already taken towards site. Again, I love this scaling up towards it.
Oh, they
Great
res
Gecko
Tarik.
flash as well.
They actually never had a chance.
Actually, yeah.
Mel, like
Completely
Ghost.
swept through.
If Mel 1v5s,
No.
Oh, no, Tarik.
No.
if Mel 1v5s, Tarik will buy everyone in the bar a drink. Unlucky, unlucky.
Josh is running, man. Josh is trying to get there. Oh, dear. Mel, I need you to...
Shameless ad runner, it's not me.
I really
I swear
need you
it's
to
not me.
focus. So far, has there anything caught your eye that they're doing that you guys had in your playtest? Or is it kind of playing out something
Tyson was the only
expected?
person
Is it
fighting
kind
for
of along
main
the same
there. He
lines?
kind of
Yeah,
just
I think
stood
it's
in the
playing
open.
a little bit as we expect, you know. I mean, this.
I mean, maybe not this.
Yeah, maybe not
How much of
that.
that played this? Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's like kind of what we're seeing. You know, again, if it's a normal attack map, three lanes. You know, there's
I wanna
there's
see
gonna
them
be
go mid.
evolution more so on the strategy rather than
Tyson?
anything else.
Down A.
But yeah, here's some nice aggression.
He's popping knives and going back mid. I want to see a mid fight
Yeah,
here.
it feels like you really can't take your foot off the gas on either side because you can get these early balls, right?
This contact
Tarik, watch out.
So quickly. Oh, it can.
Oh my god.
10's diffed again. Same as
Is
round
my
one.
goat washed?
Okay, 3 players.
Is
Mel,
Lightning
Mel,
McQueen
Mel.
fading?
Here we go. Come on, Mel.
Launching thorns.
I'm believing in this. Like it's
This
gonna
can't
help
be
it happen.
happening.
It's not.
This can't be
As
happening.
It stands, it's good work coming out from Tarik.
It's an eco, bro. Those were knives. That's prime 10s with knives. Are you kidding me?
Seems so valuable.
Tarik's gonna
right?
two-tap them.
This is perfect.
Oh dear.
Examples of
Oh
how
dear.
much
It's not
control
looking
you get by
good. It's
keeping
not
that
looking
space. It
good.
kind of reminds me a little bit of Split in a way. Ascent in
It's
a way.
looking
You
great for
get
anyone
those
who was at the
moments where
SEN
it's like
watch
so
party
easy
yesterday and
keep
got to
that
meet
control
Tarik
for
because he's
Rogan.
looking
I think
incredible
that's
right
a
now.
great
But for
example.
everyone else, it's
If
not
you
looking
can
good.
control mid as an attacker, you really hamper the defender rotation, and you cut
Like,
that.
look at that. Look at that movement.
Yeah.
That's major MVP stuff.
One enemy remaining.
Well, I'm curious actually if we do see anybody hop onto a...
He's
well,
feeling good.
who
He's
else
feeling
knows?
confident. Is
I'm
Tarik in the
gonna say-
IGL seat?
Whoever,
Hello.
Whoever's going to pick up the operator first.
Okay,
Show me
chances
the
on
money.
the op. 10, why don't you close?
Here we go. Again, these are the sort of lines of sight, and you're already seeing that util kind of trying to facilitate a push-up. I like what Mel's doing off the back of this too, right? But Tarik on the other side's been gunning today.
I really like this play. Just nice defaulting kind of around mid.
Hello, hello.
I guess you're talking about what the default.
That's
style
where I'd
of
have it
I
at.
guess the formation looks like is the 1-2-2, right? You were talking about 2 towards mid and then 2 towards A side, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, there's that mid pressure, right? There's
Yeah.
layers to this. You don't get that full freedom. Nice lockdown here, actually. This is stunning stuff. For now, though, you're looking at the remnants of the team that was kind of splitting through towards B main. And it's going to be difficult with Toast. Oh, no, apparently it's easy. My bad. That's on me. I overestimated you drastically. So down to the spike having to be picked up here. But Vinny and Josh, full deadly duo.
Okay, I'm good.
TP to safety as well.
I get to
so
watch my game of Valorant.
let's
What
see if
happened? How is it a 2v2?
Planted.
in the post here?
Why is Tyson opping?
So this is kind of like what we're talking about with
Divide
the
to
layered
go out.
defenses. Yeah. Yeah, with the layered defenses here, Mel is able to kind of, the retake is very easy now for the defenders
Little jump
because they're
spot.
not taking any forward positioning
Little double
in the
jump
elbow or
spot.
in heaven. So now you're going to see,
Enemy
yeah.
remaining.
Oh,
It'll
wait, it's
start to
Mel
kind
and
of
Tyson in the
fall apart for
2v1.
attackers because they didn't take that extra space.
And Josh
Look
completely
at
on
Mel
you're
go.
right.
She's primed.
It does kind of
She's
force the
primed.
hand a little
Yeah.
bit if you want safety.
Exactly. So I think, yeah, if you're an attacker and you take the site, you might want to go and maybe greed
Okay,
a
wait,
little bit
so
more for that elbow space. Kind
need
of
to
like
focus here. I
stop
need to
the
focus here. I was
rotation a little bit
distracted for
early,
that
like
round.
in this area here. Because if you don't as an attacker, you're just going to be like fish in a barrel. You're going to get shot from a lot of different angles.
And I guess just quickly, what's the pathing for the attackers to get up to heaven? It's around the.
Just
It's
clean
around,
Mel
so you have to
4K.
go through elbow first and then
Okay.
up the staircase.
So that's almost something
Thanks
you
for
look
signing my
towards
Woody, no
either
problem, man.
clearing ahead of the plant, or I guess as cycle.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
where your anchor's gonna
Tarik's
sit.
looking across the stage, looking at his competition.
Coming back
If
into
Toast
elbow
wins,
behind
PRX
you,
wins,
maybe
I'm calling
towards
it.
stairs, but-
Yeah.
Count
I
it.
think also it's like, hey, if like your duelist wants to path into heaven on the way to
Tyson
site,
is
like,
getting
if
out-fragged
there's,
by
like, a
Mel,
waylay
Tyson
or
is
even
getting
moment
out-fragged
to,
by
like, keep
Kaide.
getting into heaven
Yeah.
and get
That's
that
some
forward
good shit.
positioning.
About that. Okay,
I love this
Also
crosshair.
interested to
I
see
love
if there's
Toast
actually
crosshair so
any,
much.
Kind of B post line where they can kind of tuck a couple of players in and then somebody come back and cheese a little bit.
I guess it's playing out.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, hold on. Tens.
Go
might
back
be
for
doing
more?
tens Things.
He knows about more as well, but swinging a miss on the
Oh,
second.
nice, nice.
Very
Still
nice smoke
good.
on the dart.
Nice angle there as well. Nice kind of like playthrough for him.
Yo, the troops on Tarik's team are
Like, I
cowering.
feel
They're like,
like
yo, we
you'll
just
be
saw
able to
Big
hear
Boss
all
with
these
the help. We gotta
rotations
hide
too, 'cause,
back.
like, as much as it is quite a big map, again, you can kind of slip through into those mid-connectors sort of areas. You can hear these rotations. They start making noise.
Yeah.
Very nice ult from Toast.
Even now
This
looking
is
at the
big
minimap, you
information.
think about the
And
size
oh,
of
they're
the
coming
center
right back
minimap.
into the up.
It looks massive, actually.
Prius, thank you.
They're going right back into the boy.
Thank you.
Nice.
Zen's just a hit and run again, feeling omnipresent because of
Do that again.
controlling
Let's do that 2 more
mid-space.
times in a row, please.
Nice
Oh,
barrel
wow.
shots. Josh to finally
He
deal
was
with
feeling it.
But
He was
Vivian
feeling
got
it.
their work cut out now. There's a firing
Three here,
squad.
yeah.
Mel's getting greedy. There it is.
This is the confidence we need to see from Toast's team.
Just Josh alive.
This is they're starting this comeback. They're looking
Chasing
good.
down now.
Toast.
Op is
Toast
shameless.
again.
Okay, listen, the op is pretty bad. The Outlaw round 2 was also pretty bad. This judge is pretty bad. There's a lot of shameless activity for Josh
All
Zekken.
saved in the end. We're actually getting a close game now.
Yeah.
I think like, everyone's kind of getting the
We gotta
tempo
ban
of
the op
map
for
as
this
well, kinda
match.
getting
I think he's
control
gonna
of space.
instantly buy it again.
I'm trying
Knowing
to level
Tyson,
look
he's
around,
begging
like,
someone on his team to pick up his op right now.
Like the observers normally show me it. You know what I mean? They normally like fly around and find some good stuff. Thank you.
I really thought
I'm
he was
already
gonna go
seeing
for
it
5 there,
ready
to be
lined
honest.
up. And again, I kind of like. Where's the little salt dudes? Where's the little salt dudes? Just
Yeah,
find
we're not
some of them.
seeing enough of Easter eggs just
No,
yet.
can we cook a little harder on that, please? Again, we have like a half buy ish. I think
Do you
it's
think
just
this map
Kaide down the
has
Sheriff. I mean, you gotta
Little
keep your
guys
gun
on
up.
it, like
The
they
rifle,
have
what are
the
we doing?
snowmen on Icebox.
I mean, Kaide against Mel. The age-old.
Surely there's a little
10, 20
character
space.
for me
And I
to
quite like
look
we're
at
seeing
in
this
the
aggression
pre-round.
from 10's kind of showing what you can do space-wise and aggression-wise.
Oh,
but
wow.
really up to the test. We're in the paint towards
Finny Hacker,
Kaide
better than
does
10's.
go down. But again, I love the fact that you can take kind of considered aggression.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's, again, it comes back to that sort of...
Oh,
Tarik?
actually, Mel tucked in here next to the
Oh,
squad.
wow.
Two.
Oh, wow.
There she is. Takes that now. There it is.
Oh, my God.
She's on her feet now.
Hey, man, that's the Game Changers 15-time champion of the world.
I was initially
I
a little
expect
bit worried
nothing
about
less.
some of those 50-50 angles, right? It was something that was in my mind. I know a lot of people were kind of saying that sort of thing, that just being cognizant of
Show
it,
me
but
this again. All
already
headshots,
seeing,
too. This
like,
is really clean.
The way it plays out, you just got to be checking your corners. You just got to be using that util.
I'm saying, though, every corner that you come out of, there's a 50-50.
Right?
Yeah, I think
Tarik
as
didn't
well,
know
like,
what to look at.
When you push up through the map, you know, corners will start to like clear themselves. Like as you slice the pie, right? As you're checking stuff one by one, things will naturally open up to you, and it won't feel as complicated as it might seem.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, mid-split coming through. This is what we were talking
Tarik
about.
hasn't stopped jumping since the round started, and he's in A side.
The late vice look here.
Just doing go things.
They've been wrapped.
Oh, she's out of there?
Smart as well. Getting out.
Cancel it, cancel it, cancel it, cancel it.
HP.
Lucky for her. But already side control is gained. I kind of like what they tried to do with that split there, utilizing mid, kind of cutting through that path. And they gambled right. We saw the Toast side was stacked up on that B side.
And just quickly on the walls here, is it only the Odin with the high penetration
Yes,
that will go
only,
through these walls? So it's
only
not
Odin.
rifles.
Not rifles, yes.
So A site can get shot through by high pen.
Well, swiftly
Nice little
dealt with.
wall here.
Planted.
And that's a little awkward.
Okay,
for
let's
them,
see
though.
if what we were talking about earlier was true. If you can get the site, it should be hard to retake because you have
This
so many
flank
corners.
Could be huge, actually.
And it's
Opted to go back
Like, look
through
at
mid.
Josh Zekken.
I quite like
Who's
that
clearing
they're
that?
trying to find a new pathway.
Yeah.
Melange is probably going to clear that. I feel like Mel is
Smart work
considering
here.
it.
Josh
Oh, well,
now
he got,
pressure
yeah.
cleared on the corner
You
as
know
well.
what? That's not me. I should not be
Slingers might
talking.
have really thrived in these close quarter. Oh, okay, they are. Yvonne and Tarik are doing very well. They found some stability here, but the time side is taking. They
The
got to get
flank?
moving.
No,
Mel
Cubby.
and City.
Player standing.
Oh my
Trying to work this
God.
back through, but a 1v2
Tarik's alive. It
is
should be,
brutal.
wow.
Yvonne there.
I mean,
Shut it
yeah,
out.
you get a lot of corners. You get to sit in them. You get
Again,
some free
another
kills.
example of kind of how, actually on a lesser purchase,
Deadlock
if
on this
you can
map
get
gonna be
into
good.
this side,
Actually, yeah.
It can be really difficult
Deadlock
to
and
find
Sage, you
back
get the
in.
wall, you
So
wall
we
off
talked
the
about
spot,
flank coming
and just
through,
hold it
getting
down.
wrapped all the way through spawn, but come back through mid. It can be really, really rough to actually retake here.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, that's
again,
how he got
I think the
cleared.
Sage, yeah,
Now
the Sage
one
is actually a
enemy
really nice pick
remaining.
for the attackers because once they get the site, it like flips the castle.
Reloading.
Now
Wow.
they are the defenders almost, and now it's like, okay, how do we, as when the script is flipped, how do we as the defenders take the site?
Tarik's standing up, and I don't think he got any of the kills there.
Kind of, I'm calling it the horseshoe.
He
though.
got 0
All
kills in that
around
sequence
A,
and stood
That's
up.
typically how you'd expect it set up for a defender. It's open for the attackers to walk onto site. So it's actually really interesting. I said another example potentially for the post plan, if we'll see one.
Well, we fade ulted B main,
And
and
I
B
quite
main's
like the
good.
fact that you can see how much value just that single smoke in mid gets you. It allows you to cross up, right? Because I know a lot of people were scared about that, maybe operator controlling too much
Oh,
space.
Sin City is fighting 5
Sin
people at the
City
same
gotta
time.
respect this now and fall back.
Oh!
He got a tag on Tarik 2, I'm pretty
He
sure.
wants to hit a clip. He wants to hit a clip.
He's hungry. He's hungry.
Player
Oh, dearie me.
This is an aggressive take, actually.
I think Josh Zekken can win this.
Alright.
I feel like he's got a good shot.
I mean, I believe.
So in this situation, what
What
are
about
you looking for
Yoru?
Josh to
I mean, I
do
feel like
to make the
Yoru.
most of this
I feel like
time?
Yoru will
think
be
he might
fine on
want to
this
plan
map.
for back elbow and try to like see if he can.
I think his
maybe,
kit
like,
allows
get
him to be good
defenders as, like,
anywhere.
coming into the site.
Spike planted.
Oh my God, Tyson, please.
Tens ain't got no chill right now, yeah.
Tyson, shoot the enemies with your gun,
Look,
please.
I know this is obviously a show match, but I love the aggression we're seeing. It makes me so
Yeah,
happy.
and just going back to that one smoke again.
Okay,
it's
5-5
actually-
though.
It's not necessarily given the defenders
Very
have to
close, very
progress
even.
forward. There needs to be kind of 2 layers, maybe somebody coming out from the A side
Yeah.
to kind of
New Vandal's so weird the way you hold it.
Not
Let me
too
take a look at
dissimilar
this.
in, I guess, the setup.
That should have been
really lined
a
up
collab there.
nicely. But in terms of Ascent, you know, this one smoke on Arches or deep towards Pizza,
Yeah.
like, you're asking the same thing, but
No
you don't
replay
get
with
the
the
same
new
kind of
Vandal
pressure
skin?
from short.
Are you
Ascent.
kidding
This
me?
really asks you to come out and get ahead of that push.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it with Sid City. She tried to fight up a
Okay,
little bit more,
Tarik's got
but
a hero
she
Vandal,
had to respect
and everyone else
the forehand
has
push
nothing.
coming down at mid.
But it also looks quite playable.
So he's
If
gotta
you
go
fall
big.
back away from that kind of like top mid, I guess, op swing position. There is playable space behind us. You're not completely forced forward. I do
Yeah.
want to.
Tarek's running in, but if I'm Tarik, I'm not going first here.
Dizzy. So nice. You're seeing.
I
like,
would've
Dizzy
let 3 of my
looking
teammates
valuable,
die
the
before I
fade
went
eye.
in.
That was a reveal over the top as well, yeah.
Really, really lovely. There was a smoke there. Tens.
The fun Felisa here.
And all in the meantime, Sid City's just sat there as well, like played in so nicely.
And look at the Cypher at mid. He knows.
Oh,
every
wow.
He hears
Oh.
the rotates.
Yeah, that is so smart. I get this sort
What
of
is?
presence.
Yeah,
keeping
okay,
that,
you're right. They do hold it
even
weird.
late
This new
flight to
ghost.
the middle is so valuable. Slipping a
Why are
player
they kind of
down
holding
there,
it like
so much
sideways?
security towards the B site, for example, here. Sid City doing well just to hold that down, but Toast
They can get a res off here.
with the judge.
Oh,
I guess that's why
they
Vice
have
is kinda
locked
nice
him
too.
in.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, actually, I touch it after this round. Res comes through, Vinny's back on his feet. Actually a push onto the side here, kind of tagged up though.
These crossfires
Sid City
are
down
unreal.
15, but still standing.
How are you
There was
supposed to
some
get in?
support here. Again, Toast slow and steady, but Mel, please.
Mel is only
stop.
shooting 1 bullet at a time.
Mel,
It's too easy for her.
calm down.
Just thinking back to comms, actually, just touching there on the Vice, but also the opportunities
It's
for
tilted
Deadlock
like
as
John
well. You're
Wick.
talking about the Sage Wall, but I mean, it could be really, really interesting in terms
Did
of
someone get a
retail
ghost
for the
kill? I need to see
post
this
part
again.
Aggressively take space.
This Vandal
yeah,
skin is
deny
cool.
kind of ways back into sight. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
fair.
I think,
Yeah.
I think when this map gets into players' hands, I think they'll find that a lot of things could potentially work. Especially with when it comes to compet, you'll have the RR reduction.
What is
on your
Mel's
losses.
KD right
So you
now?
can
really play
I
around.
feel like
you
I
can really
haven't
play
seen her
around,
make a
learn the
mistake
map,
once.
Experiment with some stuff if you're feeling like it. But yeah, and just have fun.
And again, I'm pretty sure I just noted this, that Toast is using
Man, it just
the
showed up
Among
and I
Us
missed it.
crosshair, I believe it is.
yes,
I'm in
I
pain.
do believe that.
She's
is.
top
And that would
fragging.
upset me
She's
further
looking
if I
nice.
died to him with a judge.
Toast has the
Well,
arsenal ready.
You know,
Oh,
just
make the
knowing that
op
now
shot sound and then
compounds.
pick up the judge. They don't know what's coming.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It does make sense.
You're not hitting headshots.
He's a
that way.
genius. People don't talk about it enough.
Okay, let's...
Really good position.
16 and 5.
And this is what I was talking about, that playable
Oh,
space,
copy.
kind of top middle, right? Again, it does feel like super close, kind of.
Whoa.
I
What
guess
is that
choke points,
ADS?
but
That's like Call of
very
Duty.
swingable, very playable from those deeper angles, and I kind of like that synergy then between Tens and I think it was
a
Kobe
big
as
fight
well.
here.
Kind of like both working that. Let's go, Vinny.
He's out of there.
Now, just 3 of them remaining: Kaide, Vinny, and Josh. A couple of ults in play here too. Sid City gonna get diffed here.
All
Gonna
good.
say it, Vinny. Tearing up a little bit, but can he survive now?
There's no way he's going for one more.
Ah, a little too late for that.
The wingman's too strong.
Another push out here. 10's still looking for something lined them
Wow.
up again.
Okay, 7-5 on the
Starting to
half.
get a little warmed
I do
up.
think this map.
It's a
Oh
respectable
wow! Oh wow! He's up.
Sure.
10.
All of the, all
they're all
5,
standing.
all 5. There we go.
It's a bold
That's the
move,
team
it's a
synergy you need.
But why not? And I heard there
I do
is
think
like
this
a
map is really defense-sided, so we'll
to
see.
lose.
I just feel like there's so many corners to
heard
clear. It's going to be
rumors.
hard.
It's
Yeah.
whispers. I don't want to bring it up.
I saw it. I
Okay,
saw a
Mel and
sneak
Tyson
preview
are
of that.
hard carrying. Look at
Before
them.
the
16 and
watershed.
5, 15 and 8.
True. Well, yeah, stay tuned, because you'll find out soon enough. And
I
again,
feel like
in
they
the
wanna
distance,
win.
There's so much.
I mean,
detail
yeah,
to
just to
this
come back
map.
to the visuals.
5 Lysor
again,
clones?
Yeah.
Gotta
when
hit
you're
the
talking
Lysor
about
button every
elevating
once in a while. I mean, I'm
the
gonna do it when we get
visuals and
back.
stuff, the map
I'll stand
itself
up. I got
looks great,
nothing
but
to
the
say,
environment
but
on
I'm
top of
standing.
that.
Yeah, I mean, like, shout out to the art team. Oh, they found one. The
Okay,
Easter
okay.
eggs. I mean, yeah,
Look
the
at
art.
this.
What is going on?
I mean, you can tell the art team had a lot of fun with this one. I
Yeah.
think it was like something that we wanted to like really like hone in on. It's like, hey, how can we make our maps look
They're just going
even
for a
better
straight
than
B
they do already
hit
while
here.
keeping that gameplay consistency.
I am seeing the tag
There's no
there.
person
Looks
in the
like
pit with a
hot tub
judge,
up
so it's a
there
bit
as well.
easier for them, I feel like.
Touch back on that soon as
Oh,
Kaide-
wow, Toast
I-
got
I give Kaide
isolated.
a pistol. For
Poor
some
guy.
reason, she is obscenely good with it. And actually, I like that little like overhang kind of denies
It
the
is the
dizzy
John
coming
Wick
through,
gun,
so you
man. Look at
can
how she's
play
holding it.
Some of these corners still have to be really locked in to clear them.
Yeah.
Nice shots, guys.
A bit of a different setup here.
Oh, no.
towards,
You let him heal? You can't let him heal.
I guess Team Tarik here on the B defense. They're stacked up towards the archway.
Well, Tyson's
Like I
stuck in a
told you,
corner,
Kaide's
so that's
not
pretty
too
not good.
Tens.
And she
Or
knows
are
it's
they
tense.
locked in here with
Yeah,
him?
yeah.
Oh, my God.
Another one!
Stop it, please, Tens. Please, it's meant to be fun. Oh, God.
I feel like it's a 1v2, and Tyson is still
Tens
favored in
a
this
1v2.
situation. Oh, my God. He knows where he is, too.
Please come back, Tens.
Oh, my God.
That's outrageous. A Red Bull clutching.
All right, he's beating the allegations. He's beating the allegations.
I mean, he was the chosen one for a reason, Mike.
I think he heard.
But you know how
talking about Kaide
fucked
with
up
the
that is?
pistol.
He just hit an aimer clip on the love of his life.
You,
I feel like
stoked
that's
the fire.
an asshole move, you know?
That was nuts, though.
Like, look at that. I feel like you shouldn't be doing that to your partner.
The second follow-up, though, it's almost like a little fadeaway. Oh!
I love these like headshot
remaining.
angles as well. Like you feel like you can
Look at
play
Tyson
them,
go,
they are
man.
certainly there. It gives you these like
When Tyson's
playable
shooting, he's
options.
shooting.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
tens. If you're tens though, the defender.
Yeah.
Nice to be tens, I
Yeah.
guess,
We've
right?
got the example of brute forcing on a pistol.
Yeah.
Tower.
Oh, no.
Oh.
He gets it.
And he killed Raid Boss
Again,
with
these
it.
are those 50-50
Oh my
corners
God.
still cleared, but you have that option. If you're not going to invest utility early, you're going to get punished.
Toast,
Yeah, it's very
Toast
dangerous
is getting
to try to
active.
contact up, but
Toast is ready to go.
they're just. Toast is getting his,
Yep.
his three for sure.
Ace.
The crowd, come on.
This is an
Tim.
ace on the cards.
He's in his cam. Brilliant.
They should know
gonna
Kaide's
hate
flanking.
Cam.
She's on Senti.
Go
Usually they
hunting.
flank.
Toasting cameras. Right, Kaide, deny it, please.
City, don't
no,
don't
they-
kill.
Actually,
Don't
yeah.
kill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
send
coming.
Toast.
They're coming.
The lion is
coming.
coming.
I
on
think
the
we're going
way.
to see 4 knives out
They're
here
on
just
the way.
charging.
Oh, please.
Kaide has a
don't-
Bucky of her
don't-
own, though.
don't-
She's
don't go
prepared
down
for
like
this situation.
Oh, no.
Oh, but she's blind. There it is. There it is.
Toast with the ace.
Gotta stand up. Gotta stand up.
That's a nasty camera shot right back
Yeah,
to Kaide's
not
face. What are you
happy.
doing?
Not happy.
What are you doing, production? How dare you?
It's looking rough on Tarik's side. They're looking a bit
Nastiness.
demoralized.
And the judges look
Yo, do
quite
they get a
strong.
timeout in this?
Yeah, just to come back, though, also another example where
If I'm
initially
Tarik, I'm
the
calling
skill
a
goes
timeout
one
right
way,
now,
but if
and I
you're
gotta
stacked
rally
up,
the
these-
troops.
These trades can come through. And they're talking about kind of scaling up and leapfrogging.
Yeah.
You can get to site so quickly if you win this opening
Very big
engagement.
zoom in there.
Come on. Team Tarik, I need you guys to focus up a little bit here.
Okay, Tarik's
All
getting
right?
aggressive.
We
This is
need-
what I
we
like
need
to
a little
see.
bit more play.
Yvonne,
Like this wall.
big wall, big information. You know, there's a lot there.
Did you guys play
Nice
much with
layering
Sage,
with
or
the
was that
slow.
something
I'm
that you
liking
didn't
this
really see
I'm liking this
as
defensive setup so
valuable as
far.
Maybe we're seeing it here.
I think we tried
Yep.
a lot of different stuff. I think the Sage is like we were trying like more
This
traditional.
is a big fight
like,
here.
Hey, like
Yeah, yeah,
let's like wall stuff as an attacker. And, like
I got
kind of
Tyson. My money's on Tyson.
Walling the main, but I think there's definitely a lot more.
Apparently, Tyson doesn't
room to
have his money on
explore
Tyson.
with
Yeah,
Sage,
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
say, especially like on B and A with some of the elevation.
Can you get a wall up to see out the window?
I think you might barely be able to.
Okay.
People are going to be... You, Mike,
Unk
why
did
you
not
give me
want the
idea?
fight. Okay, now they're going
Why
back
did you
B.
say this? Let me enjoy my games. Yeah, get that utility.
Toast has been over here the whole time just working the site with his camera.
Okay.
What a
Who's on the
teammate.
site? Kaide with a Guardian. Trying to play that little bit of a deeper angle, but Tens...
Oh, they're not going to clear
Okay.
this. But is Tyson in
Yeah,
it anyways?
there we
Nope,
go.
Kaide's
Okay,
here.
One more. One more. Oh, no, there's a flying judge.
You need to expect a flying judge in that situation.
We've got a team of judge abusers, Mike.
You need to expect the
Yeah.
flying judge there.
It's like there's 5 links in the server.
This is a big draw.
Okay.
Oh, and there's the Omen going up into heaven, kind of stopping the rotate as fast as possible.
That is super nice, actually, seeing that in play. Toast playing on that corner.
Like, what can
again.
you do?
You're
What can
gonna
you
get
do
this
about
control
this?
If you're not going to clear it, this is forcing their hand.
This is messed up.
Brutal, but you have
Okay,
to be
this is the
so
thing, though.
reserved
Tarik's
with your
team needs to
utility,
do it
so
back.
Heads up with it.
Everyone there is buying
Oh,
rifles.
piece in the fountain.
We
There is
found
a-
out
yeah, the fountain
that
looks
you
like
buy a
a-
shotgun and you sit in a corner
I
and
just
you
think
win.
I
We
guess
need to
there
start
we almost
abusing
had an
this.
example of kind of the jet pathing into
There
side.
Yeah,
it
Mel
is.
just
Oh,
instantly
that's
TP'd into
so
heaven when she heard the drone.
Kind of getting into a scent in terms of like the smoke forward. Usually
Mel is
dash
actually
for
a perfect
switch
player
that
in the
goes
Showmatch
door,
right
but
now.
You can get up onto the
hut.
yeah. up
Dash
on top
nerf
of
straight
hut
to
here,
rank 1,
and then
yeah.
I guess it's just another updraft.
It's
to get
coming. It's
Yeah.
coming.
into heaven.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think
so-
you'd only be able to get on top of Hut because there's no second updraft. I think you
Okay.
have to updraft
Judge wins
onto the hut.
championships, of
Maybe
course.
you can dash.
Out of charges.
And it looks pretty all in.
Oh, he's in.
He
Tense
dodges the tether.
No regard.
Not being slowed down yet, still trying to play his life. Nice little reveal on side, but there's a lot of bodies here. Running out of
He has the
knife,
Bucky out
waving,
now,
the Bucky
last
comes
resort,
back
and
in
that's...
through Kaide kill.
Kaide is actually so mad. I don't
at
think
least
she's
he
died to
stops
anything
the
except
rocket,
for
the
a
boss
shotgun in the last like 10
So now
rounds.
the defenders are here though. They're ready for the retake.
See if they can do some damage on this one. Yeah, nice from
Nice.
Josh. Keeping them pinned on the site this time.
Looking for more as well.
Oh, Vinny.
Vinny up top.
Getting
Oh,
ahead.
one
That's
shock dart
there.
would go
Can't
massive
help
here.
out at all. Ah, no one able to make much of that.
This heaven position is
How
actually
hard is it
deadly
to
as
clear
well as
Sin City
getting the
from her
scope
spot
up
right
here.
now? She's just anchored in sight.
Then you can get anything done.
Wow.
No, it's
Yeah, it's pretty
clean.
difficult.
And
It's
that
pretty
was
difficult.
3K.
Yeah, very nice.
I guess as well, yeah, you'd need to hop onto the little, maybe up onto the box to dash, and then
Yeah.
maybe it's a little more clunky than the ascent approach, but
Yeah.
it was
Are
actually a nice
shotguns
step
just the
piece in
meta
previous
here?
round with the
Yeah.
cage in the
Is this
corner to kind
the-
of path over the top of Hut.
Yeah.
Is this the move? You get a
Again,
Deddy shotgun
obviously
main.
been
Look at
doing that in
Toast.
scrims.
Wow.
Respect. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, we
Well,
don't
he
want
gets
that,
it.
it's not a judge.
He listened.
And again, just to come back here, how spammable is the Hut from both
It's not
sides?
very spammable. I think maybe on the small bits with the Odin,
Okay.
but not
Not
that
one
hut.
person
Okay.
on Team Tarik has bought a shotgun.
Okay, Toast without... Oh,
Oh,
excuse me?
wow.
Sorry? I didn't realize there was a second
think-
player. I found out
I
in the
think
kill
Tyson
feed.
wants to win.
Oh!
I think Tyson wants to
God.
win the game of Valorant.
He's just filthy. Kaide doing the best she can.
I need to see
but
replay
mean,
on that.
They're going for around the world right now. They're just in their spawn.
Yep, just taking the tour.
Yep. Strike a pose.
Oh wow, we got
We're
some
buying
RPs
guns?
here. That's crazy.
Yes, they are
That's
being.
crazy. Vinny. Oh, you've unlocked one.
The biggest team space is like, what are
If
they
I'm
doing?
if I'm
Guys,
Team
they're
Toast,
all
I'm sitting there and
spawn.
committing to the bit and letting him kill all 4.
Yes, the fun police.
Because I feel like Riot wants this game to keep going, so I would have sat there.
You can
I
see the
feel like I could
confusion.
lip read that
Yeah,
one as well. Top 5, guys. 10's kind of kicked up a gear. He's on 23 to 11.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Um,
That's
Oh.
messed up. It's just
He's got back
rude.
into the rhythm of being on stage.
It's just rude when he
Yeah.
wants to shoot.
yeah, he's quite good at stage games, isn't he? Oh,
Oh, okay.
We're
Good strat, good
Okay.
strat.
we're leaking comms though.
So where in the map would you say this is the most feasible approach?
5-man
Well,
slam,
they ended up
probably
not
for
listening
B.
to his strat.
I think A,
But that's
the
fine.
attackers have a little bit more to work with.
Wow.
Oh, well,
They've teased us and they're not doing it.
Yeah, it's all
Oh,
a ruse.
God.
And it feels like they're trying to extend a little bit of gameplay here. I'm
The
seeing
pressure's
classics
on
and chairs,
Tarik
but I
here.
can also see your money. Team Toast.
Oh.
Oh no, 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 no,
Oh
no,
my
no, no,
God.
no, 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 Tens. This feels like
I
bullying.
feel like
This feels mean.
if Tyson was
Big
spamming
Caesar,
left click
Oh,
instead of
God.
right click there, I'm pretty sure he
Look,
kills him.
look. There's knives. And there's a choke point. If they carry on this
Kaide
way,
has a
it's
nice
probably not
flank.
gonna feel. Oh no, it's not.
Kaide
No,
has a
no, no.
nice flank.
Oh no, they're getting baited in, Mike. They're getting baited in.
Kaide, run at him.
Sin City waiting.
You can see they
Nice.
want to go in.
oh, we got one.
They've got the knives out.
She's still going.
She's good for 2.
I thought one was
Of course,
about to
as
set
we all
as
expected,
well.
the 2 kills of the round were with a knife, just like
You
we all
really gonna
expected.
take that, Tarik? You let
I
that
love
happen?
how it's Tarik the first to fall.
Beautiful, isn't it? There it is. A sacrifice.
They're putting their weapons
it up.
aside. They want to go the pacifist route.
Oh no.
Wait, so hang on, actually, who cheated? Who bought the guns? there?
That's crazy. She
Like,
just
the few
door
guns
hammered
made
2
it
people.
to site.
Tarik, I need you to up the ante here.
I didn't know there was a
Alright, where's
smite
my
hammer.
five-man
That's
flank?
sick. There's
You
5
will
Odins
box
on the
this.
field.
Yeah. Okay, now
It's
we
gonna
got
be a very
5.
loud round.
We got 5.
There are
Odins
5
now.
Odins on
Now
the
we can see
field.
how spammable
Yeah,
the
we're
map is.
testing.
There we go.
Dude,
Toast running in first with his camera out is awesome.
Well.
Well, this is the one we're on about.
Well, at least you have other spots to play.
Kaide just walked into the
options.
spam
That
line.
is
No,
true.
don't do that.
That would not be fun
Okay,
otherwise.
wall's been baited.
Luckily.
Someone get
Toast-
Kaide a heal, and we can reset. We can reset
yeah,
the round.
They didn't really get too much from that. Actually, they're
I mean, it's
Nice
yeah,
start
Toast
scan
the
by
full
Vinny
circuit.
there.
mid. They're just getting so much free info.
Oh.
Oh, that's a critical
in.
whiff.
It's not pretty gameplay.
No, this is not.
Oh, that's another
Probably the
critical whiff.
caliber that the next game's gonna be like.
No.
But you never know. Oh,
Big res.
it's just very loud.
The
here.
guns are
It's very,
blazing.
very
Okay,
loud.
we're in it,
Thank
we're in
you,
it, we're in
Vinny,
it.
and thank
That's a
you,
round,
Tarik,
that's a
for
round.
quietening down Team Toast.
Have they run out of money yet? I was gonna say,
Brick
did we
by
get
brick,
another-
they will build this comeback.
Another knife round.
Happy
get
Sunday,
another
Mom.
weird
Thank you for coming
purchase?
into chat.
I think they're just going for a real buy
Okay.
pretty soon.
Yeah.
I mean, for Toast, that is just any sort of shotgun, so.
Cypher bear.
I guess another question as well with the
Enemy remaining.
Oh,
get a
Vinny's looking
reveal
clean.
into that site, kind of has to go through the window.
Yeah,
What are
exactly.
the opportunities to come over that archway in terms of the skybox? Is there any kind of
Okay, alright.
possibilities for
That's
early
enough
reveals
fun,
to set that up,
guys.
or do you
Let's lock
have to
in.
take
Oh,
the
wow.
space in front of that window?
Toast wants us to
You
be
kind of
over.
need
I feel like
to
if
take
Tarik can get the crowd
You
hype,
can do some
he's in a good
level
position.
of
You just need to
recon
win
for it.
one or two more.
They're going all in. They want to end this one, it looks like. For this tournament site, we do have that Vice utility here as well. TP up towards heaven. Tens has it go.
Oh, you
and
can't
it
make that
just
sound.
clips the ankle almost. Josh Zekken,
Nice.
beautiful from
Again,
him.
that right there, that positioning is primed. Oh, but Mel just goes through heaven.
Look, Mel's getting kind of slippery with these
That was
positions,
having too much fun.
figuring out the map.
I didn't want to be the one to say it. She's having too much fun.
Did
Yeah.
she TP in, actually?
Yeah,
She did.
Oh,
Good
okay.
trade.
3v2, Mel and Toast. Hello, Tarik, and wake up here, buddy. Mel
They just
is
never know where
raining
Mel
in.
is.
Nice
Oh
little-
my god. They are
Shut down
terrified.
there.
Yeah, they took the bait.
Oh, this
They're
time
so
TP in as
scared.
well.
Oh, Mel is putting on a
Poor-
masterclass. This could be lovely.
poor
but the tap
Team
on the spike, the
Tarik.
draw the hand has to show. Okay, Mel.
One
You
enemy
ending it
remaining.
now up against Mel.
She's gonna
Don't do it.
she's gonna
Don't
win
do it.
without using her gun.
She's taking it.
Just let.
Wait, is it time?
Does she have time?
No!
Oh
A nice try all around. The 13-7.
What a cool
Team
match.
Toast coming out
no! That was
swinging.
sick.
It's our first international corrode.
I think that map is gonna be
True.
Shotgun
True.
and Odin City.
There it is.
So we'll see how fun that is to play when it goes
Mel,
live.
top
But
of
that
the
looked
board,
really cool.
Tens, top of the board. Very good performance. Nice to see what the Open can do here as well. Just TPing around, getting kind
I
of
think
sick with that
Mel
verticality.
is the best
Super
player
nice
inside of
It was.
the
I mean,
Toronto area
I'm glad we actually
at this
saw
moment.
a couple of examples, particularly
She was
towards
looking
mid, some of the things
primed.
we were talking about ahead of time. I'm interested to see kind of how the development of post plants kind of that's where I'm leaning with
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
The defender side aggression, like you said, setting up kind of set pieces and more initiator
Full
oriented
screen cam and shows
gameplay.
the venue.
But
I'm
also how
down.
the post plants develop. Is
Yeah.
there anything that kind of stood out to you?
No, I think they were kind of playing
like
it
my
how
Comic
I
Sans
would
chat?
think, like
This is
a
the venue.
high-level team, you know, of these
There's a lot of people
this
down
caliber
there.
would play. Like
Hello.
they were going for a lot of mid splits. They were trying to like take their time as they're getting to play. I think there was times where too where like
This is so
where
sick.
he was able to hold down elbow and get those.
cheer if you like Paper X.
That's kind of what the gameplay we want to
Okay.
see.
Oh, that was good fun. All good spirits though. Even after the
Well, I
knives.
was going to say, yeah, touch and go for a minute there.
There's a lot of Paper X
Yeah,
supporters
side
here.
coming out, yeah.
Yeah,
cheer
it
if you
was
like
wrapping up
Fnatic.
a little bit, but I think overall, I just want to see what the teams do with this now in their hands. You know what I mean? Get those pro teams out there, see what they can make of this map, because you saw glimpses
It's pretty even,
of what
it's pretty
it could
even.
look like. And again, we are getting ourselves
The
ready
delay?
here for
There's
Rise
some delay.
Game
But it's not that
into
bad.
Getting locked in down on
It's like
stage.
5 seconds.
And yeah, everyone just lining up. And again, I think a good first glimpse.
Yeah, for sure. I guess
Go back
key
to this.
takeaways,
Oh, wait,
like I
that's
said,
the wrong
is
thing.
I'm
Go back to this.
really excited to see kind of composition changes.
Yeah.
Some of the other things we've talked about.
All right, we're going to pass it
Taking
on down
team
to
picture?
you two.
Oh, there's
Let's hear
interviews.
from the captains of that fantastic show match.
Yeah, I need this
Well,
interview.
that was a fabulous display of mechanics, skills, talent on the new map. I'm now joined by Toast and Tarik here,
Just a
but I didn't
fabulous
realize you're going to
display.
have everyone here. So real quick, Tens, you're coming back, right? After that, you're coming back.
Maybe. Yeah, Kaide called me Wash, so I had to show her what's up.
You have to come back, Tens. That was crazy up there. But Toast, the judge, the Cypher defense setups, it was so nasty. What about you? Have you ever thought about maybe, I know you like to start your own team, but maybe put yourself in there?
Yeah, this experience has
Kaide's
taught me
about to
that
slap
I
him.
don't need to hire players. I can be the player on my team.
I completely agree. But Tarik, it wasn't for a lack of trying. You brought it as well. Love the things that you managed to show us. What did you make of the new map? There was
Toast
a lot
is the
of,
first
kind
person
of
to
new
ace on the
things.
new
we
map.
saw the Odin spam and so on and so forth.
Yeah, that's history.
Well, honestly, that was not
And it was
the
with a
greatest
judge.
experience on the new map. I was getting judged and ran down just like left and right. But no, I think it's going to be really exciting, and it'll bring a new flavor to Valorant. So
it's fun to see what'll happen with it. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
And very quickly, which team do you anticipate
Wow,
to be
he's
able
so
to take
PR
over on
trained.
this map?
Look at him go.
Which team do I think
Look
will
at
be
him
good on the
go.
map? I mean, I gotta say Sentinels.
Yep.
I agree with you. I agree with you. But more importantly, there's a reason why there is a cake here. As you guys know, the loser is gonna get this cake to the face. So I just want to make sure we're out of the firing line. Toast, you earned this. Enjoy this. You need help? I think he needs a bit of help. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh.
Is this what he gets for losing? Don't do this to my streamer. Don't do this to my streamer.
All right, go for it, Toast.
No, no.
Oh my goodness.
Poor Tarik.
Oh my goodness. What a day it is here at the grand finals.
Poor guy.
Congratulations once again to Team Tarik. But the main event is coming up right after this. One more time, guys.
Poor
Give it
Unk.
up for Team Toast.
He's feeding Toast a cake. Congrats to Team Toast. Poor Tarik, man. I hope the cake at least tastes good. I hope it's at least good cake. That was a sick match.
All I got to say is I'm a little bit jealous because I look like Red Velvet, and I love me some
I want
Red
to try
Velvet.
and eat
Body
something real
built by
quick.
Red Velvet. You know what I'm
But
saying? But in any case, everyone,
I need to find a responsible. I need to find a responsible adult to pick up the stream.
We have Leo Faria. We also have Anna Dolan. You guys know them,
Someone
right?
like
Give it
Jordan
up, give it up,
Zelsis
you don't mind,
Montemurro.
give it up.